Hey, all you sexy people out there, it is Comic Book Day. It's also the first day of 2020. Happy New Year, everyone. There's a couple comic books that came out this week that I thought were really cool, and let me go into them right now. First, the new Thor series has started up, which the cover looks really cool with Thor's new design. Thor is once again the king of Asgard, and he's also worthy of holding the Mjolnir. However, the hammer is starting to get heavier for him, which that's probably going to be a story explained later on. The main focus for this issue was that we have a Galactus who falls down on Asgard, who's been badly beaten. We get into a bit of a backstory where we find out what happened to the previous galaxy that Galactus lived in. It was destroyed by something called the Black Winter, and now it has returned back into this galaxy. So he's recruiting the help of Thor, kind of, sort of. We get a great explanation as to why Thor has been transformed and looking like he does on the cover of this issue. It's a great segue into a storyline that I'm really excited to read. If you got the director's version of this comic book, there's a lot of other covers that are included with it as well. That's probably my favorite variant cover. There's also a lot of other extras included as well, including the script. A silent edition is also included where there's no word bubbles, and we also see the artwork before it has been colored in. Star Wars Issue 1, yet again. The Star Wars series is not a rebooting in any way. It's just a continuation now that we've caught up in the previous series up to The Empire Strikes Back. This issue starts up immediately after Luke has just had his hand cut off, and he was brought into the Millennium Falcon by Lando Calrissian and Princess Leia. We get to see a bit more of the inner monologue of what's happening with Luke and how this traumatized him. I mean, he just found out that his dad was the evil Dark Lord of the Galactic Empire, and he just cut his hand off. But we also find out what happened to the Millennium Falcon after they met up with the other rebels. It's a great read, and it's also a great jumping on point for anyone out there that may not have read the previous Star Wars series. Marauders Issue number 5. We're seeing that Kitty Pryde, or Kate Pryde, still does not have the ability to transport over to the island of Krakoa, and they're dealing with nations that are not allowing their mutant population to come over to the island. They're at Madripoor, where they're trying to get some of the mutants that have been detained, where Kate and Iceman are on their ship, but they're ambushed by some really big villains. Well, big-ish villains. Villains I didn't think they were going to be brought a part of this. I don't want to ruin it for anyone out there that hasn't read it, but it is a big oh my god at the end of this issue. Finally, I read X-Men Issue number 4. This was a slow read, but it was still really interesting nonetheless. Xavier, Apocalypse, and Magneto are meeting with some of the leaders of the world, specifically the ones that are not trading with them openly, and each of which have their own agenda as to what they plan on doing with the whole sovereign nation of Krakoa. It's a great read because we get to see some of the inner workings of Magneto and his dialogue while he's interacting with these leaders, and how devious all the parties are, including the X-Men themselves. But you have to give it to Xavier because he knows that these guys aren't really going to cooperate too well, but they do have the upper hand. The way the X-Men series have been playing out, I'm really impressed with them. All of the little mini-series that have also coming out, I'm trying to keep up with them. I can't get to all of them, but I am liking the overall story. But anyways, that's my comic load for this week. What did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. With that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. I hope you guys all had a great holiday season. I hope to see you guys in many new videos in the coming year. Also, subscribe to my channel when you get a chance. Hit that notification bell so you know when I put up future videos. Check out my Patreon site, patreon.com/gaycomicgeek. You become one of my patrons. You get to see some extra pictures, videos, and photo shoots that I only show to patrons. So check that out, and I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I'll join you guys in another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
I'm in love with a hero.
Major shout out to my buddy Travin. Travin, thank you so much for the underwear. I may send you some private pictures and how they look because I think they are awesome.